In this example, we can see three different labeling scenarios. Here on the bottom, we see the concept of bobcat, and we can see this is not a picture of a bobcat, so we just click the red X and the label is applied. And here in the right-hand column, we can see that one annotation is implied. We just click one annotation and a new window pops up which shows who applied the annotation. In this case, it's labeled as the front-end team. And next up, we see the concept of cat with one annotation applied. And in this case, we see a dotted green box around that check mark, and that is because this concept was labeled by someone else who is not me, the logged in user. And here you can see all the annotations and the individual annotators who added those labels. And now finally, let's look at a scenario where annotators have added labels that don't match up. In this kind of case, if I click to add my own labels, I'm not able to, and the aggregate window will pop up and ask me to resolve the conflicts in the labeling before I can proceed. And now all of the labels agree. And you can see here essentially the same functionality when working with a detection app. And now if we scroll down to the Model Predictions tab, we see a very similar set of functionality that we had in the Annotation tab. You can see the annotations listed here for cat. But in addition to that, we also get the model predictions in the far right-hand column. And you'll see here there's no prediction under animal because this is not a concept predicted by our custom model, but we do see a score of 1 for cat. When you first open the Proposers tab, the first thing you're going to want to do is select your grouping model. You can select any of the models that have been added to the workflows in your app. In this case, we've selected Clarifai's general detection model, and you can see the various detections, the objects detected in the image, and the corresponding scores, so the likelihood, the confidence that the model has in each of its predictions. Additionally, the Proposers tab is going to group related concepts together for us. So in this case, we can see adult, a child concept of the parent concept, which in this case is man. So the Proposals tab brings together concept hierarchies, predictions, as well as a variety of ways of interacting with your data. You can expand and collapse menus, make given detections visible or not visible, add labels, search by region, and view annotations in the aggregation view window. And finally, I'd like to talk a little bit about the grouping model and ranking model options here in the Proposals tab. Grouping and ranking data is an incredibly common operation in practical day-to-day AI. And so we've wanted to make this operation as convenient as possible for you. And here you can see the predictions of the grouping model on top and the child ranking model below.